Hello summoners, and welcome back to another high-level breakdown of gameplay, tactics, and strategy here on the Will Rapstar video. I am Sarah Victoria, and today, we're diving deep into one of the most important aspects of progression in Summoner's War, awakening your monsters specifically. The explosive and underrated light kobold bomber. Now, awakening a monster in Summoner's War isn't just about getting a new name and changing the color of their hair. No, it's about unleashing their full potential, unlocking a signature ability, and giving them the boost they need to dominate content, whether it's PvE, PvP, or the ever-grinding Cairos dungeons. Let's start with the basics. The journey begins. Who is the light kobold bomber? The light kobold bomber, also known as Libli, is a 4-star natural monster with a unique skill set centered around delayed explosive damage. He's part of the kobold bomber family, but don't underestimate him just because of his cute design. When awakened, he becomes a lethal tactician, ideal for certain PvE content and situational PvP. But here's the key: to access his awakened power, you need to collect the essences of light. Step 1. Farming the Hall of Light. Essences come in 3 types: low light essence, mid light essence, high light essence. You'll find these exclusively in the Hall of Light, located within the Cairos dungeon, a core gameplay zone for serious summoners. The Hall of Light is only available on certain days of the week, so you'll want to plan your energy usage accordingly. Pro tip: higher floors of the Hall of Light not only increase the drop rate of mid and high essences, but also offer better side rewards like scrolls, mana stones, and rare awakening materials. Each floor becomes progressively harder, with enemies gaining stronger stats and resistance. You'll need a well-synergized team with multi-hit units, defense breaks, and healing sustainability pushed through. This isn't just farming. This is resource hunting with purpose. Step 2. Awakening and new skill acquisition. Once you've gathered enough of each type of light essence, you can awaken Awakening grants. Base stat: increase HP, ATK, DEF, speed, elemental glow and new form, and most importantly, the new skill or upgrade to a core ability. For Libli, this means unlocking Time Bomb Mayhem, a passive or active skill depending on version that deals delayed AIE damage based on ATK stats. It's incredibly effective in RTA setups where you want to control enemy turns and force opponent decisions. Awakening isn't just a feature, it's a milestone. It marks the difference between the casual collector and the committed tactician. Step 3. Maximizing potential in the Cairos dungeon. Let's talk about long-term progression. Once awakened, the light kobold bomber becomes viable for multiple forms of content. But more importantly, the journey itself gives you access to some of the most valuable and versatile loot in the entire game. Farming the Hall of Light rewards you with mystical scrolls, summon rare 3 to 5 monsters. Unknown scrolls, great for food units. Summoning pieces to summon target monsters. Shape-shifting stones, cosmetic changes for key units. Angelmans for experience feeding. Rainbowmans for evolution. Magical dust used in crafting rare items. And of course, mana stones, energy, and crystals. Every run matters. You're not just building one monster. You're strengthening your entire account infrastructure. Secret dungeons, a hidden advantage. And here's something that many new players miss: secret dungeons. While farming Cairos dungeons, you'll occasionally receive a drop that unlocks a secret dungeon for a specific 2 or 3-star monster. Once open, you and your friends can enter to collect multiple copies of that monster within a limited time window. This is ideal for skill ups, feed duplicates, collection completions, or even farming a key monster for fusion or niche strategies. Secret dungeons are a hidden weapon in your progression arsenal. Use them wisely and invite your guildmates to farm together. Why this matters. You see, awakening one monster teaches you about resource timing, energy allocation, team synergy, and content strategy. It's not just about the light kobold bomber, it's about learning how the game's systems interlock. And as a player, each grind you go through, every essence, every boss, every scroll, becomes part of your summoner legacy. Closing thoughts, this is just the beginning. So here's what I want you to take away from today's video. The path to awakening your light kobold bomber is not easy, but it's worth it. You'll learn how to build teams that grind smarter. You'll farm with intention. And most importantly, you'll begin to understand how progression in Summoner's War is more than just luck. It's knowledge, discipline, and strategy. This is Sarah Victoria, and I've been proud to guide you through today's journey alongside Will Rapster. He's out there dominating battles, and you can be too, but only if you take that next step. Awaken your monsters and fight with purpose. Remember, every great summoner started with just one decision: to grind forward. And if you're still watching, you've already proven you have what it takes. Keep farming, keep learning, keep rising, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Until next time, stay sharp, stay strategic, and most of all, stay legendary. Fellow summoners, to we close out this deep dive into awakening the light kobold bomber. Take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered. This journey isn't merely about clicking awaken on your monster, it's about mastering the very systems that make Summoner's War one of the deepest mobile RPGs available. From meticulously farming low, mid, and high light essences in the Hall of Light, to carefully selecting runes that maximize Lively's new signature skill. Every decision you make builds toward one goal: transforming an overlooked force unit into a battle-tested asset capable of shifting the balance in dozens of game modes. Consider for a moment the preparation required, mapping out your energy usage so you never miss a Hall of Light rotation. Assembling a team capable of handling multi-wave mechanics and boss immunities, and keeping an eye on drop rates versus time investment. That level of intentionality separates casual grinders from true strategists. When you finally awaken the light kobold bomber, feel that surge of validation that you understand both resource management and combat synergy at a high level. But the benefits extend far beyond a single awakened monster. Every scroll, summoning piece, and rare crafting material you earn along the way compounds into account-wide growth. Those mystical scrolls might summon your next core unit. The shape-shifting stones add cosmetic flair that sets your roster apart. Angelmans and Rainbowmans accelerate progression, so you can spend less time leveling and more time experimenting with team comps. Even the occasional mana stones and crystals keep your account fluid and ready for the next content patch. And remember the hidden edge, secret dungeons. By unlocking these solo instances, you secure reliable copies of essential monsters, accelerating skill ups and filling out your collection with high-value units. It's an often overlooked facet of Cairos farming that pays dividends for summoners who stay vigilant. In the end, awakening Lively represents more than just one step in your Summoner's War journey. It's a microcosm of the game's larger promise that dedication, smart planning, and adaptability can elevate your entire experience. Whether you're aiming to climb the PvP ranks, conquer the world arena, or simply blaze through PvE content with confidence, the lessons learned here will carry you forward. So gear up, sharpen your runes, and set your sights on that next Hall of Light rotation. Embrace the grind with purpose. Learn from every defeat and victory, and continue evolving your roster. You now have the blueprint. Turn it into your own legend. Thank you for joining me, Sarah, Victoria, and Will Rapstar, on this strategic expedition through the Tower of Light. May your summons be golden, your runs efficient, and your gameplay legendary. Until our next adventure, keep summoning, keep strategizing, and keep rising.